Speaking of which, let's get started off with problem of the day. Problem of the day. Let's see what we got. It says, change 6 yards, 5 feet, and 8 inches into inches. Well, that seems pretty straightforward. Let's change 6 yards, 5 feet, and 8 inches into just straight inches, all right? So let's take a look at this one. Let's see how we're going to work with it. First of all, a few quick things we got to remember is, and we're talking about going to inches, we're converting. We're doing conversions here. If we're converting from yards to inches, we've got to think, well, what's the relationship between 1 yard and how many inches? Well, 36 inches. I know sometimes we get all confused with I'll get it right here, conversions. I'm about to say conventions. There's nothing about a convention here. But all about these conversions, because sometimes we're worried about metrics and things like that. Keep the metrics separate. Keep the inches, feet, and yard in their own ball game. That's all we need to worry about here. So 36 is the magic number for inches in a yard. Now, we got to also worry about feet going to inches. And that's where we got to remember another conversion factor. It's going to be 12 inches in every foot. So what do we do with this 36? What do we do with this 12? Well, it looks to me like we're going to say 6 yards times 36 inches per yard. We're going to use what we call dimensional analysis. And what's going to happen, these yards are going to cancel out. We're going to be left with inches, all right? Now you say, really? Yep, because it's just like having a little 1 over there fraction-wise. These guys will cancel out. Now, 6 and 36 aren't going to cancel. You don't get a result of 6 or 1 over 6 or something like that from this. You're going to have 6 times 36 because they're both in the numerator. So we're going to multiply 6 times 36. Notice we got inches remaining. That's what we're going to have. By the way, these will multiply out to give us 216 inches right there off the bat. Now, let's play the same game with feet. Now, remember what we said. 12 inches per foot. All right, so we're going to use the abbreviations here. 5 feet, and we're going to multiply it times 12 inches per foot. All right, a little dimensional analysis going on here. Multiply, put that over 1 so we don't get confused. The feet do cancel. These units go away, all right? But what we're left here is with 5 times 12, which gives us 60. And now we got 60 inches. We're getting closer to the end of the puzzle here. So far we've got a lot of inches and we've got 8 more. Well, we've just got 8 inches, right? So we're just going to bring it over for the ride. But now what we want to do is to sum all of these up to see how many inches we actually have. And as I'm working through this one, it's looking like we're going to get a nice 4. Well, I didn't line them up very well, did I, boys and girls and everybody out there, all you adults and folks. But we can still get it. It looks like it's going to be 284. At home, I hope you did line them up, all right? For those of you who are checking me out on the internet, I hope you did also. 284 inches. Now, you know me, I like to show you a little bit of what went on here. Notice we multiplied, just brought it over, then we added. That's order of operations. It's still order of operations. When we do the conversion part, we get 216, we got the 60, we got the 8, and we put it together, adding it up to get to our final answer. By the way, it's just inches, not square inches. Those happen if you take inches times inches. We're just adding. It's just a nice linear feature. And there you go, 284. Some of you want to say, does it work on the calculator? Let's check the calculator real quick, all right? Let's see what we got here. Go running it through here. We're going to say 6 times our 36. We're just going to do it in one fell swoop, all right? Because that's calculator knows order of operations, I've said many times. We have 5 times the 12. And some of you are going like, we really didn't have to see the calculator. But I want you to see it. I want you to see it. And there we go, plus 8. Notice this gives us, there are your inches that are in 6 yards. That's going to give you the inches in 5 feet. And there's the 8 that we had hanging on. Let's hit an enter and see if we come up with 284. Your calculator's pretty smart. It knows how to do order of operations. And yes, it does. All right, so 284, that's your answer on that one. 284 inches. Again, great problem of the day to start us off.